Hey everyone, this is Marie from Simple Homeschool Lifestyle, and today I want to share with you an overview or just walkthrough of the Notgrass History, Our 50 States, and I will have a link below to the blog post that kind of lists everything that I'm showing you here with links to purchase if you're interested. But I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough for you. This is from Notgrass History, and it is laid out in a way that you can work through elementary students, upper and lower, kindergarten through 5th grade. You can kind of adapt it through all. It's laid out by region and gives you some ideas on how to use it. And then it tells you what's included in the full curriculum, but I'll walk you through those items. It also has the list of the corresponding books that go with some of the states. So we've got Rabbit Hill, The Cabin Faced West, Soft Rain, The Story of George Washington Carver, The Trumpet and the Swan, Philip of Texas, and The Adventures of Paddy the Beaver. So those are the options there, and it tells you how to use it with multiple ages. And there are activities at the end that you can kind of tailor to your individual needs. But I'm just going to do a quick flip through. So we'll start off with New England, and it starts with Maine and New Hampshire. There's information about things that you can expect to find in Maine, and there's an MP4 with songs that you can listen to that relate to the story. And then we've got, just keep going. I'll just do some flip through real quick. I'm not going to flip through the whole book, but you get the idea. There's a recipe. So at the end of each state, there's an activity or recipe or just a hands-on activity. So there's something to do there. And then also there are additional activities, and it tells you what to do in the corresponding books, at which point to do them and when, what to do and when to do them. So that is the main textbook, and it just talks about all kinds of things, different people and industry, companies, things that the state is known for. So it's really engaging in that sense. And you don't have to do this in order. If you were traveling somewhere and you want to, learn about, North Carolina, as we traveled to the Outer Banks, so we worked on North Carolina. You can jump around. There's no set way to do it. I have all of the states in a jar, and so my son picks a state, and so the next one we'll be working on is Utah. We just finished South Dakota, and we're going to go into Utah. We'll probably keep doing it this way unless we do some travel. So here are the other two resources. This is the lesson review, and there are some lessons here, or some questions after each lesson, and I believe at the end there might be a test. Yeah, so we kind of jumped around. There may be a main test at the end, but I'm not 100% on that. Okay, so yeah, there's a test on each region. So after you finish a region, there's a test that kind of covers everything you've gone over. And then it comes with the answer key and literature guide. You can buy these separately, so if you have more than one child, you can buy more, another booklet. You can buy them separately or as a package, a bundle, and then the extra literature you can also get as a bundle. But I will have that in the link below so you can check out all of the different options. And here are some answer key and then a literature guide. So there's some questions that go along with the books that you would read, the additional literature, so you can kind of make it an all-encompassing thing. And then finally, there's an Atlas workbook. And we haven't done too much in this, but this is great if you have younger children. My son is 10, so he's not big on, coloring in things. He likes to create on his own, and I'll show you how we adapt it for our purposes. But you have a younger child, you can finish the drawings and color in different things, so there's a lot. Tells you about animal, the birds and the flags, which is always interesting and fun. Kids love looking at flags. But if you have a younger child, this might be great if you have an older child that's also working on it who really may not want to draw. Now, for our purposes, we are starting in the next year using primarily a Waldorf curriculum. So I wanted to do just something to kind of ease into Waldorf. So I created just a quick page. So we're going to make these I created this so my son could kind of see what I kind of wanted him to do. So basically the state, the name of, you know, something from the state that we read about, and then an image, and then on the back just some copy work from the textbook. And he will be free to choose what is of interest to him. But for this first one, I had him do it on his, you know, do it the way that I did it, but going forward. And we're not reading the textbook verbatim. I'm actually reading it and talking to him about it, because I found reading it just gets boring. If I can read it and absorb it and then tell it to him and explain, and we can look things up as far as looking up Google Maps and seeing what the different national parks look like, and looking up people and trying the food. There's North Carolina has Mount Olive pickles, so we went ahead and bought those, and just different things. Vermont, we'll get some Vermont maple sugar candy, that kind of thing. So I will just kind of read it and explain it to him, and then we'll do some activities. But we are creating kind of like a main lesson book. This was just a trial run. So he worked on South Dakota, did his sentence, and then did the abbreviation, drew, and then put the capital of Pierre. And then this was the drawing of Badlands National Park that he used using Waldorf materials. So that's how we are going to be doing it, rather than using this so much. So that was just a quick overview of this, our 50 states from Notgrass history, and I have a link below so you can check out everything and see all of the different options, and see if it's something that might work for your family. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.